Right, so we're ready to go. I've pumped the tyres up on the bicycle. The chain came off yesterday on my training run, so I hope that doesn't happen again today, or we have got problems. And I've got my backpack with all the necessities inside. So settle back, make yourself a drink, and watch a lovely relaxing Sunday unfold. It's a lovely day for a bike ride, a bit windy, but the temperatures are good. Simple and beautiful, just what I need. Now I appreciate this isn't everybody's idea of heaven. I was talking to a younger bloke in town yesterday in Sisaket who finds the town a little bit dull at times, you know. As I enter my 60th year, I wanted something a bit more relaxing in life, and this fits the bill perfectly. But it depends what you need out of life. Now there's one thing for sure, as you'll see. While there isn't loads going on every day, when there is an event, the people of the villages make the most of them and turn out and have fun. You know, rather than the instant gratification of your phone or watching TV, they do go out and support local events. Which does take me back to when I was a youngster, which I guess is also another comfort blanket as to why I love it so much out here. Right, I've reached Nonkai, which I'll mark below for you if you want to see where I am exactly. Got the description box. Now I'm having a little bit of a break. I'm going to have some water. A dehydration tip coming up, by the way. But this little village here, this is the start of it. Like a lot of places, playground here for the kids and free exercise equipment for the adults. Most villages have something like this, all free to use. And this place here, across there you see a big square, and across here, go over and you can have a look, there's a big lake. Really scenic, a path round it for people to walk round, take fitness. And across the far side of that lake there's a field. Now if you go onto my channel, you'll see Rocket Festival or Bunfire, some of the videos. Have a look there and then you'll see what it's all about. It's basically homemade rockets being fired into the air, a big festival, competition for those who do tricks with the rockets and who goes the furthest. It's a great event. It's well worth having a quick look. Well, I didn't know this was going on. There's a special festival here in Nonkai at the temple. So I'm not going to intrude too much as a visitor. I'm being met with curiosity and a lot of friendship. Typical Thailand, especially in Isan. Some stuff here for the kids, as you can see. So I'm not quite sure what it is today here. This isn't the event that I brought you to. This is an additional extra. So let's cycle a little bit further and see what else there is. Right, I'm going to do a right down here. Pop down, see the relatives, see if they're about. They might be back at the temple, I don't know. Or at the other event. Let's see if they're in. Hello! Yes, they're here. They're here. So here's the venue, or at least one of them that I intended to show you today's event from. Jindawit Takayan School. And I'll show you where. I thought I was going to be watching some football action. On this pitch here. Now football tournaments, small ones, are big around the villages around Thailand, especially in Isan. The event here, it transpires, when I went to the family house, they investigated for me. Somebody came round on the motorbike and asked somebody in the know. Now apparently it's been put back for 2 weeks, which is a bit of a blow because I'll be in Bangkok when it's played. But never mind. I think what has happened is there's not been enough teams entered. See, these tournaments are generally 7-a-side and played on school pitches. You're not allowed anyone who's played in the 3 divisions of Thai football in your team, but they play for rather big money. This one was for 30,000 baht to the winning team, plus runners-up prizes and others. And 30,000 baht in English sterling is about £750. So that's a lot to play for. And obviously the guys who put it on, the promoters, they have to make the money, you know, with team entry fees. And it doesn't look as though there's been enough entered. But not to be put off, as I say, I've had a lovely ride anyway. I've just seen the latest member of the extended family, a little boy. Oh, what a cherub. Porsche, they've called him. They have some funny names, the Thais, nicknames. I hope he's wealthy enough to afford a Porsche when he's bigger. I've never seen a kid laugh so much. He took to me. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to ride home, but in a different route to what I intended, to see what I find. I'm going to go to a village where I watched the Muay Thai earlier in the year during the Songkran celebrations. The video is also available on my channel, so I'll see what we find, see if there's anything of interest. Just one of those days, one of the pitfalls of Thailand. You've got to learn to adapt, things don't always run to plan. And I'm going to do a left in a few moments. In fact, I'm going to do one here. And I'm going to ride up this lane for around 4 kilometres to take me to the village where I watched the Muay Thai with the family a few months ago. Let's see what we find on the way. Don't know what it is. When I'm in a town, I love exploring streets I've never been down. But you never know what you're going to find. And while there's less chance of coming across anything in the countryside, I still find it fascinating. While keeping an eye out for dogs that can come out the farms. Having a lucky day so far, I hope that continues. But yeah, if you don't know where you're going, it's part of the fun. Blimey, I know coach drivers who've made careers out of that. I have a rough idea. When you get tired, you just go to Google Maps to see the quickest route home. Stunningly therapeutic. Exercise and writing, they're the things that get my mind going. I hope there's a farm having a fire here, burning some stubble no doubt. I know what they're doing here. That mound there inside, they're making charcoal. A little village here, Ban Pai Lom. I'm going to go past here to a larger settlement. Yeah, a couple of open back trucks have gone past with lots of people sat in the back. They're on the way on to wherever they live. having been to that temple festival down in Nong Hai. Nong Hai, not to be mistaken with Nong Khai, which is where you take the bridge over into Laos. Right, let's see where we are. As you can hear, there's a lot of dogs barking. The trouble is, they hear one bark, then another barks, then they all follow suit. Like a chorus, like a warning signal right down the village. Those signs over there aren't much use, they're in Thai, and I can't read Thai. Those red boxes there, they allow people to fill their motorbikes. No attendance, you just put some coin in the slot and fill up. Very ingenious. And some little market stalls along here, look, and the temple further along in this village. So I'm going to check Google Maps, find out where I am, and head towards home. I thought so. Here I am, Tadop. This is where the Muay Thai was. So I do a right here, where that dog is, that nearly got run over there, and another dog's coming out to play with him. So I'm going to go along there to the next village, see if there's anything along there of interest. I might see where we went to the Muay Thai in a minute. There again, I think it might be the other way. Yeah, the sign says community area, please reduce speed. Clear as a bell. I'm glad I've got Google Translate. And I'm glad I've got that bike. I don't need to reduce speed. I'm going slow enough. Let's see what's down this big road here. Now, it's not unusual in the middle of nowhere in the countryside of Thailand, certainly Isan, where I live, come across a big stall like this. Sells everything, lots of stuff for farmers, you know, and households, clothes, sweets, everything. Sacks of all sorts in there. I dread to think it looks like a factory on the back of it. I'll see if I can translate what that says on the sign. And another one next door. And another thing that's most prevalent are these little roadside cafes where I'm going to have a stop and have a drink. So Cap. So that's good. I was trying to ascertain in my very poor Thai whether I could pay by scan or not, which is basically an app on your phone, you know, like contactless in a lot of countries. So I haven't got any money on me. So I'm going to stop here and have an ice cold green tea. Right, just past the cafe, Ban Nong Tao. This is the next village, where I'm going to do a right once I get right into the heart of it. Not like the look of this stray dog coming up, it's a friendly one. We'll see. It was too. I didn't want to film in case I had to go like the clappers or defend myself if he came over the road. But yeah, it was lovely, he just ignored me. Buy this book. How you do it is in the description box below. Right, here's this village, Nong Tao. I remember in the car it was a reasonable size. It was night time when we came through though, and I wasn't quite sure where I was being taken, which was good, but I don't know. When I'm in the hands of others and I don't know where I'm going, I get a bit nervy, whereas when I'm on my own, It doesn't seem to bother me, it's good. Strange, isn't it? Right, I'm going to do a right here. I recognise the name of the village. Bampuai. I think it's pronounced Bampuai. That's where I want to be headed. Strange, dogs are a bit like humans. They're there to look after the house for the masters. And some are a bit fierce. Some are determined to scare you no matter what. Some you can talk to gently. I know it sounds daft, but you talk to them and they realise, oh, hang on a minute, he's all right. And they calm down. And others are just scared senseless. There's 4 of them there that look quite imposing and barks. And all I said to them was Jai Yen Yen, which means cool your heart in Thai. And they're scattered. Bonkers. There's one yapping up here, it looks old and maybe scared. And defending a bit of land. So I'll have to go and wait and see. Some vehicle's coming down in a minute. I never mind going past a dog when there's a vehicle coming the same side, because then they can't get at you. Anyway, we'll see. So continuing in the stunning Isan countryside, reached Ban Pua Noi. I believe I continue through, and then I've got a decision to make a little bit further along here. Yeah, beautiful temple here. Some locals, I think they've been on the Laucau local whiskey. They were asking me where I'd gone. And these youngsters here, hello!
Hello!
Yeah. You've got to love the local kids. When I told them I was making a YouTube video, they said, oh, we love YouTube. And then one piped up, said, are you Mr. Bean? Right, decisions. That road there that I've travelled on before when we went to the Muay Thai, that goes to Bangkok. I'm in a place called Ban Nasung, temple over the road there. That's an easy way home, but I came that way. To Bangkok and do a left, you saw that at the start of the journey. But this path, I don't know what the rest of the paths are like, but that is a big shortcut and it's going to be interesting. But there will be some dogs about. So what do I do? Do you know what? I'm going to gamble. I'm going to go the risky way. The fresh air, the countryside, the views, just everything about it does wonders for me. You know, millions tune in to watch the Tour de France with the stunning scenery. They might be missing a trick here, the Thais. Who knows? As long as I don't have to organise it all. Anyway, I'll leave you to enjoy the scenery. I do enjoy riding on the concrete, but also these surfaces. They're like clay, natural earth, ground down, a bit of gravel in there. They're firm, they're good to ride on, they've got a bit of give in them. But you do have to watch out for the local dogs. Yeah, it was a shortcut back to Ban. Now I am on the main road heading back to the village. And here I am, the village where we live, Sue and Clewai. What on earth is that tannoy doing up a tree by the temple, I hear you ask? Well, there are no local newspapers around here, and not everybody's on the internet with a smartphone. So what happens is, the leader of the village makes announcements. Any important news that's happening here or nationally, or events that are about to take place, so that everybody can find out and attend. This land here is the old family home where Dow, my wife, was born. No danger she would ever miss anything living here. Well, I hope you enjoyed that. Turned out rather differently to how I expected. But that's the beauty of living out here, you just go with the flow. Hope it's given you an idea of how life works out here in the countryside and villages. Don't expect all of you to rush over by any means, it doesn't suit everybody. But I hope it's given you a nice insight all the same. Okay, don't forget to have a look in the description box if you want to read about travelling around Thailand with Thais and all the things that involves. Please subscribe, send messages, comments, likes, anything you like. Keep having a look at the channel. It means a lot when you send me nice messages. So until next time, take care wherever you are.